Well, guys, I do believe that the left wants to totally destroy the United States of America, the freest country on the planet and the freest country in history. Guys, America is so great that you have all of these illegals crossing the border, but the left wants you to think that this country is racist. Now, why would all these people from other countries, mainly like Central and South America, why would they actually want to enter into a racist country? Now, what they're doing is illegal. I believe these people should be deported, but they're coming here because America is great. Even though the left is trying to do whatever they can to destroy this country. They're trying to destroy the American dream. These people are evil, man. They hate this country. They're a bunch of Marxists and communists, and they want to take over this country. I truly do believe, guys, that they want revolution. They want revolution, and they're pandering to the weak-minded people out there. How many times have we heard about reparations in a post-George Floyd world? I mean, reparations for what? Nobody alive today has ever been a slave. Nobody. But you got woke people out there that want to pander to the weak-minded and say, hey, you're a slave. We want to give you reparations. Now, I truly don't believe that people will get reparations, especially cash reparations. Because let's just be real, man. These cities and states, they don't have that kind of money. I mean, California, what did Gavin Newsom do? He put out that reparations task force. And after they said, hey, we should be giving out X amount of money, and considering also, that California wasn't a slave state. Then Gavin Newsom came out and said at the end, hey, I'm not down with cash reparations. Congratulations, guys. You played yourself. That now brings us to New York City now. New York City really wants people to not pay attention to the real problems over there in New York City, in this country. The people are very, very upset with the thousands upon thousands of illegal aliens going into New York City. You got people like AOC saying, hey, we need to get these people work permits. Yeah, people that came into the country illegally, she wants to put them to work. Guys, they're trying to make this whole reparations thing a distraction. And now, guys, they're going one step further now also as well in New York City. Our first president of the United States, George Washington, New York City wants to cancel him in the name of reparations because he owned slaves. Newsflash, guys. The first slave owner in what is now America was actually a black man named Anthony Johnson. He was the first legal slave owner here. But these Marxists and communists that are running institutions, running governments, they don't care. They want to cancel the single most important man to this country now and take down his statue. Look at this, guys. New York City may remove George Washington statues as part of new reparations plan. Now, how is removing a George Washington statue making anybody's life better? Newsflash, it doesn't. It does not. Let's go ahead and read some of this, guys. It says, while New York City continues to grapple with a crisis of illegal aliens flooding the city, as well as a consequential need for budget cuts, members of its city council have been plotting some new changes that seek to, among other things, delete monuments dedicated to important American figures such as George Washington. Also on the agenda for New York City's council is to launch a reparations task force, according to Fox News. Now, guys, Trump predicted that they would actually be coming for George Washington. Remember, they were taking down all these statues, man. The left, they hate Americans. They hate the history of America. So remember in 2020, they started tearing down all those statues. Well, guess what? Trump in 2017, because remember after Charlottesville, there was actually people talking about removing the statue of Robert E. Lee. And Trump predicted, what's next? George Washington? Thomas Jefferson? You got that right. I even got the video clip here, guys. This is Trump from 2017 right here. Listen into this.
Well, no, George Washington was a slave owner. Was George Washington a slave owner? So will George Washington now lose his status? Are we going to take down, excuse me, are we going to take down statues to George Washington? How about Thomas Jefferson? What do you think of Thomas Jefferson? You like him?
I do.
Okay, good. Are we going to take down the statue? Because he was a major slave owner.
Yeah, Trump's right. Trump is right. That video is over there on X, guys. And help me out. Go ahead and follow me on X at RealJohnMatrix. I got a big influx of followers over there. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I believe I'm like at 550 or something like that. Not really sure. So at RealJohnMatrix with 2 X's. Give me a follow over there. But anyway, yeah. So I believe they're trying to do all this, guys, to get back on point here. They want to do this to make you feel like you're a victim still. Now, I don't believe in reparations. I believe in hard work. I mean, why are you giving reparations to people that never were slaves at all? This is to pander, I believe, to lazy people. And it's sad, guys, because there's a whole bunch of lazy people out there. The socialists and the communists, they're lazy. They don't want to work. You know, if you look back at Marx's life, Marx was pretty lazy. Pretty lazy. Lazy guy. Didn't want to work. It's sad, man. It goes on here. The city council's Cultural Affairs Committee is reportedly set to host a public hearing on an initiative to nix any type of city property that, quote, depicts a person who owned enslaved persons or directly benefited economically from slavery, or who participated in systemic crimes against indigenous peoples or other crimes against humanity. This set of standards would, of course, mean that figures such as European explorer Christopher Columbus and America's first president, George Washington, would promptly have their statues removed from the city or throughout the city. Yeah, this is called destroying American history right here, guys. Because believe it or not, it wasn't just white people that owned slaves. I mean, you got your pro-black people out there, you know, Africa this, Africa that. Africa was like the biggest slave traders on the planet. They were. That's why you're here right now. Because those Africans over there in Africa rounded you up. They did all the hard work. The white man was at the ports. And they paid those black Africans that you say you love so much now, paid them and took your ancestors and enslaved them. That is how it really worked. Now, the Middle East, too, you know, when it comes to the left and Democrats talking about stop Asian hate, majority of the slaves from Africa, most of those people were actually going to the Middle East in the Arabic countries. I bet you didn't know that because school does not teach you real history. They just want you to believe that this country is so bad. George Washington, man, is the most important person in the history of this country because without him, there wouldn't be a country. It's just that simple, guys. But once again, Trump is right. They're going after George Washington now in the name of reparations. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.